Welcome to the Beard Me That Beer podcast. I'm David.
I'm Sam.
And welcome to episode number 49.
At least we think it's 49.
I'm pretty sure it's 49 because last week was 48.
Okay.
Shopping, part 2.
I'm not going to check you. Yes. Shopping, you said.
You will agree with everything I say this episode.
We'll see. Can you just breathe like a normal person, please? All right. Beer?
Let's get to the beer. And Sam picked this one, and I'm making him read.
Yeah. Oh, no.
His report, a.k.a. the information off their website.
We have today. Shut up.
Today,
we have from... All right, help me with this. Casa Agria. Casa Agria.
You know there's a space in
Casa Agro.
Casa.
Casa Agria.
Casa Agria.
Casa. I agree with
Agria.
you. I agree with you.
Roll of that R.
Casa Agria. Is that right?
Yeah.
Correct?
I mean, too many rolls, but yeah.
Casa Agria. Specialty ales.
You're like throwing up.
From Oxnard, California.
Oxnard?
Oxnard. Oxnard?
Oxnard?
Ox, like bull testicles.
Might be Oxnard.
Oxnards.
Or is it Oxford?
Pretty sure it's Oxnard. Okay. The Edge of the World.
Or Oxnard?
The Edge of the World Double India Pale Ale. Let's see. It says, description on the can says, Edge of the World is a hazy double IPA brewed with wheat and oats and dry hopped with bruh. B-R-U. All caps.
I don't know what bro-1.
Bro-1,
That
Citra,
might be a
and
hop.
Strata.
Actually, hop with, it says, so it's a
Strata.
hop. I've never heard of that hop. Citra and Strata, I have heard. Is that what they make? Because they have Brut IPA. Mm-hmm. Or I don't know how to pronounce it. It's champagne, basically.
Brew.
No, B-R-U-T-E.
Brut.
Yeah. But maybe they named a hop after it. Anyways, this can looks fucking amazing because it actually, wherever the light hits, it kind of follows you when you're looking at it.
It's got like this Aurora Borealis thing
I don't know
going
what
on with the can.
What is the disc though?
It's
that
like
a satellite.
No, it's I think it's a
Ferris wheel.
It's a Ferris wheel, yeah. Because then there's like
an amusement.
There's like a roller coaster and like a big old drop thing.
Oh.
Yeah, like it. I don't know. That's pretty cool.
Can you imagine? Because this is in the mountains in the snow, being on a roller coaster when it's like
freezing,
-10 degrees.
I mean,
actually going 50 miles on a roller coaster, that might be like -30.
I was gonna say that's how you kill people.
Yeah,
with very low temperature and fast winds.
Gentlemen, would you like to play?
Okay. All right. Casa Agria. I'm going to say it different every time. Casa Agria. Casa Agria.
There you go. Don't say it ever again.
Okay.
You
I'll
did
just
it
leave it on there
perfectly.
That was good.
The brewery.
Straight from the site. Here's their info stuff. The best relationships are rooted in friendships. Our story is about family, friendships, and community. It's about creating a sense of place where we can share our unique styles of beer with friends, new and old, where everyone is welcome, from our house to yours. Cheers. That's cool.
That's very homesome.
Homesome? Okay, I'll just leave that. I'll just leave that alone. Nestled in the heart of Ventura County, farmland, proudly brewed in the city, and we already know that. Brewer owned and operated since 2015, so a little newer.
I would say that's new, maybe in years, but breweries die, man.
Breweries. All right, in brewery terms,
that might be.
It's been
5 years.
But it goes on to say a boutique brewery focusing on mixed fermentation, farmhouse-style ales, barrel-aged wild ales, and a yeast-driven India Pale Ales. Wait, and yeast. I said yeast, like singular. And yeast-driven India Pale Ales. All right. Cool. Can we just drink it
What do you
now?
think it's going to taste like, Sam?
Probably like wheat. And
do you think you'll actually get a wheat flavor out of it?
I don't gnaw on just raw wheat.
I think that might be a feel in oats.
Does it taste like oats? Let's see.
I think it's going to taste like oats, but it's also hazy. So that might be for
I opened it and it smelled like copper. So
mine smells like a beer. I can smell the hops. It's got this citrusy smell to it. I can see the haze, and it looks amazing. I can smell a little sweet.
That is not what I was expecting.
I can smell a little bit of sweetness. Mm-hmm. I think that might be the oats.
Mm-hmm. And you gotta do that.
Oh,
it's different.
It's strong.
Yeah,
it's a double, but it's only 8%. It's only 7.9%.
So it would have been like 3 point something.
No,
that's how that works, right? It's like compounded.
No,
it's like exponents.
You know, for someone that doesn't know anything, I would assume the same thing. If you had said like, "Oh, then can I have a regular one?" and then. But actually, they would have just cut it in half.
Really? I follow. This is my language. I understand.
Like a full Coke, and you just, here's diet. You pour half out.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah, exactly. Moderation.
Moderation is actually a better diet than all your fancy ones. But I understand that. This is really strong.
It's
abrasive. It's kind of like a bully in your face. I taste no oats. Even the mouthfeel, I don't really feel like a oaty oats or wheat.
It's definitely a liquid. It's less bitter than I was expecting. Not to say it's not bitter.
You know what? That's 100% correct.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to be an asshole. I totally agree with that.
Uh-huh. Did I say something good?
Yeah, you said it wasn't bitter, and it doesn't taste very bitter. It does taste bitter.
But not you would expect
for a double
from
IPA. Yeah. It should be. I should not enjoy this. I'm not a fan of double IPAs. Mm-hmm. Unless they have some, I think, what's it called? Belching Beaver had a double India Pale Ale mango, but I don't think, I may be wrong. It might have been just a regular IPA, but this was years ago. And it was delicious because it was a lot of mango. Mm-hmm. But I like it for what this is. I wouldn't get these.
It's just not your kind of drink.
It's not something I like. Oh, that sounds great. Let's have a podcast and drink these two fucking strong beers.
So I mean, not that I've had a lot of these, or at least I can't remember, because all this stuff just goes as soon as I finish it. But
I will remember this beer because it's that non-bitter taste is amazing to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say for this kind of drink, for me personally, like this is probably a better one.
Yeah.
Than I would normally.
It does taste like 8% though. I think
it tastes every bit as strong as it says it is.
For me, it's like I taste, because I don't taste so much bitter. I taste so much alcohol, and it
that makes sense.
Yeah, alcohol to me isn't bitter. Alcohol has a burning taste.
What does burning taste like?
Like gonorrhea in your mouth.
Wow.
Oh, you know why?
What? No, those are what?
Don't you remember that one time? You and me?
What? Shut up, David. What the fuck are you talking? All right. Well, Edge of the World from that place.
Casa Agria.
Right. What you said.
Really good. It's good. Really good beer.
It's very good. Double India Pale Ale.
And
would recommend.
I don't think I've ever had a beer from Oxnard, California.
From Oxnard.
Oxnard.
Oxnard. It sounds like you're
Oxnard.
You sound like Snarf. Snarf. You sound like Snarf from Thundercats. Oxnard. That does not sound like. I don't know what that. All right. Anyway, on to the topic. Shopping. Let's go shopping.
Part 2.
I thought you were just gonna continue to stare at me for that.
No,
that was good.
No.
Feel like that was terrible.
No, we got stuff to do.
All right.
Podcast.
Yeah. Where were we at? We left off. Last one we did was
number
9?
10. We are number 10.
Yeah, we're on number 10.
Because I would have been like, what the fuck kind of question this is?
This is stupid.
This is something we don't really see, I think, anymore in the current. I seen it once in the past.
Well, you want to read the question?
Yeah. No. Let's have this podcast.
Let's just speculate.
Just answer.
Let's answer, and you have to guess what the questions are.
And if you can guess one, I will give you Sam's underwear that he's wearing right now. Take them off with the camera.
No,
go ahead.
Shut up. That's so... David, you made it weird, man. Just go. Read it.
You don't think there's...
Read it and weep.
It's okay for people to like other people's underwear. It's not okay for them to
David,
take it
we're not having this conversation.
You're shaming. That's wrong. But if someone wants to buy your underwear for $400, you would say yes or no?
No.
You would say no for $400?
No. I don't, because it's touched my body. I would
literally buy a pair, wash it, and then send it to them. Not even wear them.
Would you sell used soap water?
If they want my used soap water, if they wanted it,
That's so gross.
I'm totally fine with that.
All right.
It might not be okay because I might be feeding into their obsession. All right, question 10. Do you collect points or stamps at any stores? Which loyalty programs are worthwhile?
So, as we were answering before reading the question,
I don't really see this.
I was going to say, I see points.
I think it's
every now and then, but not stamps. I don't think see stamps. Stamps are weird.
Into for major big places to a Visa card. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, if you get the Amazon Rewards Visa card, you get 5% cash back. I see it every time I make an order, and it tells me I could have gotten $400 and something back this year based on the things I've bought.
But okay, I forget. Like,
I think that's what the new loyalty program is.
Well, no, I just like, I don't know. I can't honestly say I know if I go out more than you do for shopping like that, but
because where? Tell me right now where.
I don't know. That's too many places to count.
Name one.
No.
Where you have a rewards program.
Bevmo.
Bevmo has a reward. Oh, it does.
Yeah.
What are the points for though?
I would assume. Well, I don't know. Probably like eventually go towards drinks or something.
The rewards programs with the card, it's like you get the discount. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, here's the real price. Mm-hmm. I mean, the discount is the real price. They just like $1 more to make you think that you're actually saving something. Mm-hmm. That's Ralph's, Vons, everywhere. Mm-hmm. Except for Costco. They're ridiculously cheap.
Mm-hmm. Point being, like, I know this is still around. And CVS still does that.
That's what I'm talking about. It's a discount. Mm-hmm. Like, you get the discount rate if it's on sale. But the sale price is honestly the sale price. They're just making money off of you.
Okay, well, I don't need your
negativity
backwater conspiracy. No, just kidding.
It's not even that conspiracy.
I'm joking.
You can literally Google this information, dude. Yeah, it's called a markup.
Hey,
do you understand consumerism? You said this for last week.
Don't talk down to me, you fucking
didn't
asshole.
Even know what consumerism?
I never said
consumer of isms.
I put on a character for this podcast. I'll have you know.
Yeah, he's really not that dumb.
Yeah, I'm even dumber.
Yeah, I was gonna unload a lot.
But yeah, point being, I see these around. I don't take advantage because I think it's horseshit.
Buy 10 subs, you get a sub free.
I don't know. Like,
I'm not saving that.
So when it says stamps, like, would you include like punch cards?
So yeah. I think it's at work, but
like a frequent buyer.
It's called Sunshine Market. And it's just a little convenience store. Mm-hmm. It's terrible. It's terrible. But
terribly convenient.
But they do sell baked potato soup.
Is that any good?
It's delicious. Mm-hmm. And they have, out of all the fucking things you can have, they have a soup stamp card.
A stamp card.
10, and you get a free one.
A free stamp card?
No, 10 stamps on your stamp card.
You get a free stamp.
You get a free soup.
Okay. So where does that get you?
Here's the funny part. It's like they are known for quick coffee. I was like, why don't they do a coffee one? I'm sure they would. Like, it'd be more customer. But then it's like they probably lose money.
Well, like, okay, if we're including like punches, like I see that like yogurt shops and like some coffee places do that.
I haven't been to a yogurt shop in a long time.
When was the last time you had yogurt? Like a Froyo?
Last year, probably. 2020, we kind of lost it. So, really like, not that long.
Okay.
But the two there was a Baskin Robbins and a frozen yogurt place, and they both closed down.
Mm-hmm. I forget. We don't live in the same space.
He's like, what are you talking about? There's one right down the street.
Are you kidding me? Yeah. I can walk to mine. Hello. But I forget. I drove 45 minutes.
One day Sam will actually live in the same house as I will. Make a little 2-story granny flat for him. And it'll be amazing because then we can just make content all the time.
Why is it a granny flat? Why isn't it like a young man?
It's just a
dwelling
terribly
space.
Sexist and ageist name for it. Grandpa flat.
But which loyalty programs are worthwhile? I don't know. I don't take advantage, but I'm sure
there's one I would have to say that is pretty awesome.
I mean, outside of like a credit,
and not credit, but
barring that, yeah.
There's two, actually. The rock bottom one I was a part of.
Well, that's not here anymore.
Yeah, it's not here anymore. Like, it was like, if you got 50 beers, you then got like double points. So basically, I was getting like $10 off almost every single time I went, or every other. So I was just like, this is great. Like I spent 20, like for every $100 you spend. And I was just, I went there all the time. Like it was just a place to hang out and it was just so easy. So I was just like getting $10 off and it was just so easy.
Yeah, but
and I mean, yeah, but I wasn't like, what was I saving up for? I was like you. I was like you. I mean, were you saving up while you eat out 9 times a day?
I mean, I would.
The second place. AMC theaters, which will probably disappear.
That's one I forgot.
Yeah,
but that movie theaters. Oh shit! I have a shit ton of points.
I don't know if it's a point one, but it's like we get a different line that they answer quicker, and then it's like, oh, you get a free upgrade of popcorn. And Isabel loves the movies and loves the pop, and I fucking hate that shit so much. Popcorn, just greasy. Nachos though. Like that's any better plastic cheese, but like all the upgrades are free if you pay whatever. And then she gets like a free ticket on her birthday, I think. But that one seemed like it was worth it because we were going like once a month.
Okay, well, I wouldn't take advantage of any of that, but you did remind me that I did have like a point card. What was it? The club card for what was it? Regal at Edwards, and I've had the same card there. I mean, assuming it's still going to be there post-COVID.
Probably not.
Because we'll see. But, I've had the same loyalty card there since I was like, maybe like 12 years old. And I've just like, I only ever use it for like theater, like just tickets. And like, I would go so often. Like I would just constantly be getting like free tickets for things. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Anything else? So many movies. I really don't know anything. I mean, everyone has like their rewards card, and I feel like most of them aren't like rewardy enough.
That's fine.
Like GNC, like
I don't
like that.
I don't even do any
so of that. Overpriced versus the internet.
All right. Well, anyway,
question 11. Go ahead, Samson.
But do you want to just give like a clear answer on that one?
No.
I don't think it's worthwhile. Unless it's a thing that you're really interested in, then go for it. Number 11, in the United States, the Friday after Thanksgiving is known as Black Friday and is famous for big sales and aggressive behavior by shoppers. Have you ever had any problems with other shoppers?
No.
You know what? I remembered last week when you were when we were exchanging some Black Friday stories. Like, I went with you and Warren one year.
That was in the morning, though.
Yeah, but it's still...
I remember that,
relevant.
And we
went to Fry's.
We went to Fry's after
like,
the carnage.
Super fucking early,
and there was nothing there. And we just like...
Yeah.
I don't even think I bought anything.
I was so tired.
Bought something.
I think he did buy something.
I think what I remember is like waiting in front of your house for like a half an hour because you're like, I gotta shower. I gotta do stuff. But so we know you didn't shower. You just slept more.
What? No, I think I might have thrown my head under the faucet or something. As I'm wont to do. If I'm running, like sometimes if I'm running really late to something and I actually feel some urgency, it's like, oh, I can't take a shower. I better just throw my head in the sink and just like lather it with some soap and just give it a shake and scrub it with a towel real quick and I'm out. Is that weird?
As you have soap still in your hair.
Well, I'm not injecting it into my. Well, whatever. It's fine. It's fine, David.
Do you want to answer it? Go ahead.
I'm not really a participant in like the Black Friday stuff, other than like I know I mentioned last week like that weird TV debacle I had. But
have we punched anyone or been punched or like had to wrestle people for stuff? I don't think I have.
No, I haven't. But like I also mentioned last week, when I would go, I wouldn't shop, but I would people watch.
Yeah.
So I have seen some crazy stuff. Like I think the craziest thing I saw was like some lady was like boxing out like another lady from like getting like a toaster oven for like it wasn't even worth it.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I just saw it and I was like, that's
I think COVID wise that's probably done. You know what? I say these things and then I'm like, I see a video of a fucking
you're like, I take it back.
Airline like lobby in Arizona where it's fucking packed and it's like, what the fuck? people. But yeah, I guess because we just don't do that. Mm-hmm. And there's this thing called the internet that has made things 5 million% easier to do. It's called Cyber Monday. And it's almost like 10 times better because I could stay at home.
Yeah.
And be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
actually, for all you those that are listening, the secret, because I did work a Target job.
You did? Oh, you did, didn't you?
The secret to getting the best deal on TVs, this is just for TVs, the week before the Super Bowl.
Is that's the peak time to jump in on a new TV?
Discounts are huge.
How huge?
Like way better than Black Friday, but they don't advertise them that well.
Why would you?
Exactly. They don't. Well, one, it's like, we want people to, like, normal people to, like, oh, I'm shopping for stuff. Hey, that TV's super cheap. Hey, let's have a Super Bowl party. And there's like an extra $1,500 right there that Target just made.
On a TV that would otherwise probably just be sitting there.
Yeah.
It's almost like they should sell stuff for cheaper.
That's way too socialist.
It's too bold.
That's
you can't say stuff like that.
Beer Me That Beer is not a socialist show.
Whatever, dude.
Or a communist show.
I've
never had any problems with any shoppers.
No. I've seen a lot of videos on the web.
I've never even like been watched where, like, I've never seen someone box out someone else.
That's probably the wildest thing I've sseen shopping related.
But I think I haven't gone to many Black Fridays. I did remember a couple more times where I went, but I just don't like.
I did see one lady flip out because at the register because recently no I did see one lady flip out at a register for some reason. It sounded like I don't know. Like the thing she brought up wasn't on sale or
like
something?
It was that lady you told, like, oh, they got TVs here for cheap.
It could have easily have been. You could have plugged them in and it would have been the same situation. But no, I don't have any goofy stories.
Okay, number 12. Shoplifting is when someone takes something from a shop without paying.
Is it really?
How common is this crime in your country? How do shops try to prevent shoplifting? This is just assumption, but I think I can say I'm right. But this probably happens all the fucking time.
And I can tell you how we fix it.
Like every fucking minute.
Capital punishment.
We should be implanted with chips in our head when we break a crime, blows up, done.
That's
capital punishment.
Now is that?
Sam.
I know. And I was like, now, in your scenario, I was like, is it a 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strike policy?
You know what would be really like a deterrent? Huh. Like the Game of Thrones shame thing.
Shame thing?
Have you? Oh yeah, you haven't watched Game of Thrones. Okay, there's a part where the queen mother, so the mother of the king, did some fucked up shit, and the church made her
go through the street. Okay, I know the part you're talking about.
And being yelled. If that was done,
shame
publicly, like crime would probably, or unless you're like a perv, and you're like. Yeah. I think it would deter a lot of things. But Sam does have a point. I think we're not strict enough. But I've seen shoplifting.
It's so, like, I know it's happening because it's like
right in front of me.
Yeah.
It was at Sports Authority when I was with Kristen. I was dating her. This was years ago.
It was.
Yeah, it was years ago. But we went to buy something at Sports Authority. She worked there. And we're going out, and then this guy's like he's kind of rushing, but just kind of like, I thought he was just trying to beat us out the door first. And then there's someone in front of him getting out the door, and the security guard like comes out of my left eye, and then like she's right in front of like the guy in front of him, and she's like, "Oh, you go ahead." And then he's like, "Stop! What's in your hand?" Like, because she had been watching him in the store. Yeah. And he's like, "Oh fuck!" Like, and it was like a bike lock. Oh, which is ironic. It's like you're stealing
security.
Yeah, a tool for security.
Interesting. Yeah. Well,
I knew someone who'd like, every time I go to Walmart, I have to steal something.
That's so
Like,
weird. That's weird to me, but I've met people like that.
No, but she was just so
just compulsive.
It's like no, it's not compulsive. It's just, she's just like they charge so much for things. I'm like Walmart charges so much for things.
I mean, shop somewhere else at that point. I don't know what to tell you.
Like I just we don't condone shoplifting. We also don't condone being an asshole. But just I could understand if it was a more like I need to feed my family kind of thing.
Yeah.
I could understand that, but there are some programs funded that can help you with that. I mean, it depends on where you live. I'm not just saying, hey, it's easy to go to these programs, but just stealing because
stealing to steal is never.
You cool. Obviously don't need it that much if you have to steal it.
If it's I get what you mean. Like I could get if it's like a life or death kind of like I can't afford it.
Would you steal bread to feed your family?
Yeah.
The answer is obviously yes.
For yourself.
Yeah. It's called survival.
Yeah. By
the way, great hat.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
This
is like I
think if you pull your little bangs to the side more, I think it.
You think so?
Yeah. Why don't you?
That's fine. I'll just leave it.
Come on.
No, I don't want to.
Don't take the hat off. Just push the hair out.
Which one? Is it this way? This way? This way?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Hide it.
Oh,
there we go. It's like, oh man.
What?
I'm so turned on right now.
That's so stupid. All right. Anyway, I had a new cap. That's it.
It's
yeah.
A 2-button one too.
A 2-button. Yeah. It's
How much money did you make?
Don't ask me. I know like I think most places have like some preventative measures set up, but I don't like unless you're a cop that is just
have you ever
on
shoplifted?
Site. Huh?
Have you ever shoplifted?
I mean,
it's okay.
For being honest,
it's okay.
Not recently.
Okay, so you have.
No, I'm not saying anything.
So you have.
I just said not recently.
I have never.
Really?
Never.
You're a goody two shoes.
I just follow the law, dude. It's not that hard. It's really not that fucking hard.
You know what? You're right. You're right. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
That's it.
That was it.
I just wanted to ask you that question.
I just think like
criminal.
Smooth, very smooth, David.
And here are the cops here to arrest you.
That's fine. Well, I think what was it, like a pack of gum, like in middle school or something? I don't know.
Did you do it like on a dare?
No,
a double
I think
dare?
It was on accident, like I would normally do.
Like you had
I was holding
in your fist, and because you were in middle school, your fist was already a man fist, and you just like
where it's just like the skin calcified in the like around, and then it was just like stuck. I couldn't open it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but nothing major like that. But I think if it's like a more serious case, like I don't think a lot of stores are okay. I want to say that, but I've never really worked a retail job quite like that. So I'm like, I just assume that you could tell people to stop, but like, unless you're like a cop, I mean, like, can you like put hands on somebody or something like that?
So it was funny. Like this security guard, basically, my Sports Authority store, she like stood in front of the door, and the design of the entrance, I was like, this is such a stupid design, but then I saw it in work. It was like 2-foot rails, like just 2 feet long, but they were double, like, and she like stood right in front of them, and then she could easily just hop to the next one to block them. Like, oh, that's what they're for, not to like make you feel like you're coming into the store. It's so that someone can stop in front of you and you can't go anywhere.
Well, I mean. That's cool for that.
Yeah, but
place,
also
but
at
I
that
don't think
point,
a lot of places are like that.
I feel like people who are like stealing stuff from stores, they're not going to really cause trouble, or I mean, they're going to try to get away maybe, but they're not going to. I don't think they're violent.
See, I think we're making a lot of assumptions. I think a lot of the time you're probably right, but I wouldn't say everybody.
I'm just saying, like they're probably not violent.
I don't know. You might be right.
I think people are better than that. Also, they're like
you have a high
standard for people.
I don't put anything above anybody. So
I mean, I'm not saying people aren't capable. Like you and I are capable of terrible things, like this podcast. But
this horrible thing we do,
for no money at all.
Wait, yes.
I mean, we do spend money, but
were you
no, I'm just saying. I think like stealing isn't like it's not a violent offense unless you're like
a violent person,
like fucking pistol whipping someone.
I think it depends what you're stealing.
I mean, like a bank, yeah, probably.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be a bank. But yeah, a bank would make sense. I'm like, you could be robbing a jeweler.
I mean, have you seen Ocean's 11? Those guys are all great.
Sure.
Yes,
Topher Grace wasn't great in that movie.
He was Topher Grace in that movie, and he played himself splendidly.
That's great.
All he had to do was be a giant tool.
Topher Great.
I love that he went with Topher instead of Chris.
That's different.
Honestly, yeah. And at the time, I was like, what the fuck is his problem? But then it's like, oh.
Distinct.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think stores should be able to do more to thwart shoplifting.
We don't know how.
That's me just making assumptions and not knowing.
Even if you have a security guard there, can they do anything? Like what is the law? Because I've heard stories where people stop people and then they get fired.
They get fired or sued or yeah. So it's like a lot of like it's weird.
I mean,
that was the point I was trying to make.
That leads on to a different conversation about law and lawyers and like you can just sue anyone for anything. I'm planning my lawsuit against the federal government for basically ruining the United States because of COVID. I mean that's or like my big question, and this is just a tangent real quick. If we were able to like, hey, you got COVID from this person and now like you got a fucking breathing tube and you're fucking wrecked and you're just like for months, you should be able to sue the fuck out of that person.
But there's
only if they were, really irresponsible. Like, I went to a big party and like,
that could be a conversation that happens in the future.
But then I asked Isabel, who is much more smarter than me, my wife. She's like, no, there's no way to tell.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, even if like you're pretty positive that you got it from a specific person, there's no way you could know for certain that was the case.
No, there's just no way. But then it's like
I don't think you could trace it. At least.
Well, I just like. Sorry, this is really off tangent, but I just think it's like the same as like you killing someone on accident. Like, yeah, you didn't mean to, but you made a mistake or something.
I was like, I hear what you're saying. I get it. I was just saying,
texting and driving, and you've run someone over.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have been texting. That's illegal now.
Yeah. But I'm just saying,
I think you should get murder.
I was going to say.
It wasn't preemptive, and it wasn't thought of. You weren't like, I'm trying to kill this guy, but you still were you're irresponsible. And to me, that's almost worse because it's so easy just to put your phone away.
No,
Sam, let me just
shut up. I'm not arguing with you. I don't think that's a direct one-to-one parallel, though, because you can tell, like, you can trace back, like, there's a way to tell that was how that vehicular thing happened or whatever. You killed somebody and you were texting. I
mean, but like, witnesses, like phone usage, that doesn't really,
That's not what
it's super hard to tell.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think there's a way to tell, like,
I wish
100% certainty that you got COVID from somebody in particular. It could have been like you just touched the surface and you touched your face, and like it could have just been like any number of things. So I don't know, but I hear what you're saying.
Sam, do you
I get
have
what
COVID?
you mean.
Are you like preemptively getting ready for the
moving
lawsuit?
on?
Sam's like,
I hate this fucking conversation.
Do you really? Because I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to you.
I enjoy talking to you.
Because we have like a lot.
But when you're like real. When you're real narrow-headed, I'm like, I
literally said it's just like it's a scenario. It's not the fucking
Number
world.
13. Am I reading or are you reading?
Go ahead.
Have you ever worked in a shop? What was the store selling? And does that kind of job suit you?
Shops. Does that even exist?
A shop?
Like, when I think of shop, it's like that mom and pop shop, and I haven't seen one in years.
Like, I don't know, like a skate shop or something?
Target?
That's a store. Shop, I think, is more... Okay,
what was the store selling? It literally says store in the second question, dude.
Well, I'm not answering the second question. I'm answering the first question.
No, I've never worked at a shop. The store was selling a lot of stuff. Done.
I just want to say, I define shop and store differently. Because I don't know. In my mind, I just imagine a store being like bigger scale.
All right,
shop being
they're
smaller.
all the same in this question.
It's like a village. Yeah. It's like the difference between a village and a city. Does that make sense? For me, I know that's probably not the case, but that's just how I perceive Man, I feel like there's a lot of dead air in this one.
I really hope everyone watches this podcast. Because there may or may not be
a lot of goofy looks going back and forth.
Some fucking haymakers flying. I have worked at Target. That to me, yeah.
I've worked in coffee shops. I thought it was fine.
I guess a shop could be anything, huh? Pizza shop, tire shop, fish shop,
pizza shop. Pizza shop would be a pizza restaurant.
Pizzeria. Is really the word you're looking for. Pizza shop.
That doesn't
Why
sound
can't
right.
it be coffee shop and not pizza shop?
Because it just doesn't sound right.
So you're
semantics.
You're making some dangerous assumptions here.
I'm not making assumptions. I'm not making assumptions. I'm
presenting facts here.
I'm presenting prejudices. That's what I'm doing. Pizza shop? You sound like an idiot.
H&L here.
I'm enlightened. Get on my level.
Vibe with me, bro.
Yeah, dude. Just come together on this. Come on.
Oh,
but,
man.
Like, it just doesn't ring true
shop,
sometimes. It doesn't sound right.
I think that sounds okay.
It doesn't sound right to me.
Tire shop. Couch shop.
Fuck that. Couch store. Mattress store. Discount store.
There's that one discount mattress firm. Discount mattress firm. That's the place of
mattress.
There's a store right.
What is that?
It's for mattresses, but it's like discount mattress firm. I'm like, this. There's nothing firm like this is not a law firm.
Right, exactly. I'm like firm is specifically reserved for.
But I think there's like a joke. It's because the mattresses might be.
That's not a good joke. That's not a word. You don't get to use that word.
I'll show you. Firm.
You stupid
fucking idiot.
Mattresses.
I worked at a Target.
Okay.
For a little bit, and it fucking. Terrible company, terrible structure, terrible everything.
That's cool. It's good. It's good to know.
Yeah.
It's good to know that our
don't
retail
get the fucking Target rewards card. They even said it's like it's not even a great fucking credit card.
Now
to begin with,
I was gonna say. Now, having known that, what's your preferred between Target and Walmart?
I was a Walmart guy for a long time. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because it was the closest store to me.
Oh, so a proximity thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a guy to be like, I don't know, I'm not going to go there because the union's terrible or blah, blah, blah.
Okay. But
Isabel is like that. She has said, I'm not going to Walmart ever.
Okay.
So she'd rather go to Target.
Okay. I was going to say, I was like,
fine.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't, it doesn't matter to me. Yeah, I'm going to pay like $15 more for a stick of gum, but it's okay.
I was like, I feel like that's an interesting question to ask around. I feel like you learn a little bit about people when.
Well, here's the thing with like that's where my mom went all the time, Walmart, and it was closer. It was closer, but it also. I mean, I'm not going to argue that a cheap deal, paying less money for stuff that you need. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not even saying Walmart is bad. I'm just saying like.
It is.
There is a stereotype to that store, and the clientele, and the people that work there. But again, it's all like generalized. I'm sure there are nice, like the one near you is nice now.
Which
that
one?
Vista one with the groceries, the super Walmart, whatever they call it.
The super? You mean the one off Nordal?
Yeah, where the coffee.
That's not Vista. The Vista Walmart is not.
No, there's two Vista Walmarts.
No.
Nordal. Is it Nordal? I don't
Nordal
think
is over by our high school.
Bro. That's San Marcos.
Yeah, that's the super one.
I said Vista.
Yeah.
No, the one where where Spirit Halloween store was.
That's not a nice.
It had the grocery part. I was like, wow, this is way nicer. So Sam has some ridiculously high, like 6-figure standards because he grew up in.
No, it's just like.
You know what? I'm sorry. I apologize for that because I'm rich shaming you, and I apologize for that. I shouldn't.
Why you make? I can. Okay, I know when we were talking like salaries and stuff. I was like, I did not disclose, but David makes well over what I make. Your
parents' salary.
That's not my money. I don't touch any of that.
I mean, your mom once told me, it's like, oh yeah, the house is for Sam, my Jamie, and my Matthew.
Why? Can you
Why did she tell you
can
that?
You
she just told me that it wasn't my house.
They're like, I'll kick you out, dude. I don't care. I'm like, I just live at home right now.
She's like, you're not fucking important to me. Get the fuck out of here.
Just like
I want my fucking rent, yoga studio. Get the fuck out.
No,
you're a fucking adult.
I was like, no. I'm not. I'm by no means rich. But no, it's just I was just asking a question.
There's that thing where it's like, if you make more than this, you really are. But then it's all like,
I definitely don't. No, whatever number that is.
But it's like, oh, people who are making billions of dollars, they shouldn't be. But yeah, we should have that discussion.
No, I don't. We could have. I don't really care.
I would basically start a riot if I did.
That's great, David.
That. Oh no.
What kind of job suits you though? It asks.
Is that the same shop?
I'm assuming like it's geared towards a retail kind of thing.
Does that job suit you? Well, here's the thing about Target. I had like a weird schedule, and they still hired me. Weird. It was weird. It was like, yeah. So I was like, I want to be. It's called hard lines, and that's when you are on the hard floor.
Oh, so you're
just stocking and asking questions and answering questions. But most of the time, I was like put on cashier. Mm-hmm. And then someone finally told me, it's like, oh, because your schedule's so weird. I'm like, why didn't anyone fucking say that at the beginning? Mm-hmm. I could have just fucking been like, no, I can do this. Mm-hmm. Hardlines I'm suited for. Cashier I got real fucking good. Mm-hmm. And I'm not kidding you. I had people who would wait in my line just for my bagging.
Oh, so you didn't have a separate bagger? Like you were cashier / bagger?
No, I was that good.
Wow.
I was like, I don't need your help, bagger. Go help someone else. Also, the bagger was like one guy. And who was also the shopping cart guy. Oh. And if you imagine these big stores, they're like, people are just fucking leaving their shopping cart.
Were you guys just like understaffed or something?
No, it was just the same guy. There was never baggers.
They just had a guy.
Also,
they didn't have like, that wasn't a
the
position.
Target had the
Which Target was this? It was
the nice one in Vista.
So the one across from the Walmart you're talking about?
No, that was not the nice one in Vista.
Oh, the one in the business.
Yeah, the one by the Rice King.
The one up the hill. Yeah. Oh, wow. I
went to that Rice King every fucking day. I worked.
Well, if you worked right there, sure.
12 to 3. That's all they were open.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that was the shift you worked.
No, Rice King was only open 12 to 3.
That sounds like a bad
They were making
business.
so much money because of that. No, they're like,
I get it.
If we were open 8 hours, we'd lose money.
Because we wouldn't have enough business to support.
But everyone fucking dashed right. Oh, fucking Rice King. Miss Rice King, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Anyways, so I just got, like, I would have people wait, and then, like, one lady came up. Some guy, it's like, hey, you need help bagging? And then the lady's like, no, I want him to do it. Mm-hmm. And I would stuff a bag really well. Mm-hmm. And I just like, heavy stuff, soft stuff, Mm-hmm. You got your fruits, your vegetables, whatever, but then you like break it down even more. I like doing the bagging part because it's mindless and it's just like work.
I like mindless tasks.
Right, dude? It's just like dishwashing.
Yeah.
Your goal is to wash these dishes and put them over here.
If it's just dishwashing, I could just zone out indefinitely and then be like, oh, look at all the time that passed.
Put some earbuds in there.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Easy. Yeah. Easy peasy. All right. That's cool. But
so would you say the cashier part of that, but the hard lines I really didn't like either. But
okay. All right. Well,
you never worked in retail, right?
Really, I've only ever done like food and customer service. So it's like I've done a lot of time in coffee shops. I've done a couple weeks at a pizza shop. That was a lot of bullshit. Yeah, and then like now I work at a definitely not that kind of job. So, I like making coffee. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Got pretty good at that for not having known anything about coffee going into that.
And then that supported your addiction.
Yeah, that funneled an addiction I didn't know I had. So that was good.
And we are going to have a therapist on later to help you with that.
No. We should have, you know what? We should like co-opt like one of these times, just like to have like a half beer, half coffee themed
I have told Sam multiple times.
No, hey, like a show.
I've told you, like, whatever you want to bring to the table. And you know how many things he's, like, said?
0.
He'll be like, we should do this print discuss thing. And I'll be like, oh, we should do this because of this, and this. And he's like, let's do yours.
Hey, don't say I don't put things out there though.
I mean, you don't.
You're right.
I fucking bury them.
Stupid.
But I told them I had that coffee drinking idea one. I have the fucking 4-pack.
I'm down for it.
I have the 4-pack of.
That's great.
I
fear for my
Pabst iced coffee versus regular coffee.
I just fear for my weak heart.
Yeah, that's something you want to do like really early too.
I need it early or really late, and I just got to be like, I don't have to give. I just have to not give a fuck.
It should be right before like a game you really want. That way you can just play it all night afterwards. Hey, 2 birds, 1 stone.
All right, I guess. All right, think about that. But coffee, I was good at it and I liked it, so I guess I was suited. So, moving on.
You?
I think I read that one. So, CO10 said.
Oh yeah, I guess. If you were to open your own shop, what kinds of things would you like to sell?
Boats.
Boats?
You said sail.
Do you want to sell boats? Okay, tell us about your shop, your boat shop.
Now, probably like
coffee.
Yeah, probably.
Obviously.
I would. So, like, that was like.
Would you do something?
If I was
different?
business minded, I would try and do like a music themed coffee shop, and then like just like have it double as like a small venue too, and that'd be it.
That was like going so well.
Just
I thought you were
scale.
gonna just like build up. But
No, I'd be like, why does it have to be super complicated? Just make it.
I thought you were gonna do like coffee tastings, and you would like
that's pretentious.
Pair a CD with a cup of coffee.
I mean, maybe that.
That's
I'd be like, you know what? If I had it,
TM trademark. That no one sell that.
If I had, if like I was, shopping ideas for said shop, I would probably have like a weekly themed like specialty drink, like just based off of like an album or a song or artist, or
based on the extra shit we got in the back.
Yeah, maybe. Really, like just call it something nice, and then just use.
What would the name of your shop be?
I don't know. It would have to be something clever, coffee and music related. So, I don't know. Don't put me on the spot. I haven't thought about it.
You have to.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like you've thought about it, dude.
I have kind of
I
thought
just
about
was
it.
thinking about a coffee shop that would be like a venue, and
But
I play every Friday night, and people would
No, not like. I would rather host for other people. I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
but like chill. I want like a cool vibe. I don't need assholes stinking up my joint.
I don't know if I've ever been to a coffee shop where it wasn't a cool vibe.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, that's my $10 idea.
I don't think I would ever try to open up a shop.
But if you were to, what would you like to sell? What would be something you think you could sell?
Diapers.
Why?
Because there will never not be a need for them unless like it's a la.
But what's special about your diapers?
Nothing.
What makes people want them
other
more?
Other people's diapers. I'm not selling my diapers. I'm selling just
like
other
used
people's
diapers.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a fetish shop,
and then I fucking sell them.
You'd like partner up with some when Mike Tyson, some sex shop or whatever. Just like we got used diapers.
Toys R Us. That Baby R Us is. That store exists, but I don't like diapers sell. I would sell something that people need all the time.
Yeah.
Diapers.
Okay, that makes sense.
Toilet paper.
Actually, man,
that might be a problem now. We're getting a little smarter. That the bidet is coming.
Coming?
I think every toilet, like within the next 20 years, will have that.
Okay, I was gonna say bidets are a thing, but you mean more widespread, common
better
use
for the environment too.
What about like a tabo? I don't even want to talk about that. Never mind.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
That's fine.
Say it one more time.
Okay.
I would sell something that's useful. I wouldn't. Yeah. But
really, diapers?
I mean, babies, dude. They shit a lot.
Yeah, I guess.
I have the stamp card where you get like a free bag.
I don't know. I feel like you could say something better, but
I know. I just have no interest in starting a business like that. That's so I said like, if I were ever to invest, it would be in one of those kind of things.
That's
something
fair.
that's always gonna have a need.
You have no interest in business.
Yeah, I really don't. If I ever want to start a brewery, I'm gonna have an accounting firm handle all that.
Because you don't want to deal with the numbers. Yeah,
they will tell me what I need to do, and I will follow them religiously.
You're like whatever to keep this thing afloat.
I will work for free because this is mine.
All right.
The Oscar Brewery, yes.
The Oscar.
Actually,
was it the Red Rocket
I
Brewery?
don't know. Oh yeah, that was funny. I'm thinking of different names, but
You're still shopping.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna have him all over it though, as you can't see on the camera, but we got the sleepy boy over here.
I didn't even see where he went. Oh, he's behind you.
He's sleeping.
Oh, fun. All right, next question.
What's the next question, Sam? I just read that.
You did read that one. All right, mine. Have you ever returned something to the shop you bought it from? Why did you return it? Did you get a refund?
I don't think Sam has ever returned anything.
I've returned... Okay, I've returned 1 or 2 things via Amazon.
I returned a used condom once.
That's... What?
I have returned a couple things on Amazon.
It's
there was a UPS
easier.
box right next to where I live, so I just put it in there.
Yeah, I've returned like a game or 2. Just because I forgot that I
remember those games.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, it's not the correct game.
Yeah. Well, because I was a gift and I didn't realize they already had the game I ordered. So I was like, I'll just order a new one. That wasn't that long ago.
That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah. And that was like, I just drove it down to the campus. And I was like, I'll just drop it off.
And then Sam was like, what's wrong with your campus?
Where the fuck do I go? Where's the library?
It's like, I had to pay for parking. What is this bullshit?
I went to college.
All I had to do was like, Sam, you've ever been to a university?
No, David, just community college, kind of.
They charge for parking.
I walked.
They had a parking thing in the front.
You forgot how close I lived.
No, it
didn't dawn on you.
You would never
that was a stupid thing to say.
School because you're that lazy. Have you ever returned a shirt from Amazon? It was just way too like. It made in China, and their sizes are different. They're just
small.
Different. They're just extra large.
Was like a super tiny,
like
fucking
a toddler,
toddler medium,
toddler 4 months. Yeah.
Okay. Well, online return you've done. But what about like in person?
I think I remember getting some stuff from like, so back when I was a child, we did White Elephant, whatever, with my mom's family, and everyone was so nice about gifts that they would include the gift receipt. So if you really fucking hated it, you can go exchange it. And I got a really stupid fucking sweater from American Eagle, I think. And then I bought I returned it and exchanged it for something I did want. Or I say like the shitty gift, but I think it was because the size. They were like, oh, I didn't know your size, so I just got it. And I was like, no, this is not my size, but thank you for the gift receipt. I can go exchange it for something better.
See, like I like the idea of that, and like just like the meaning behind it. We're like, oh, we just got you a gift, but I'm like, it's a chore. You gave me something to do when I didn't need to have something.
But you're the one that goes to stores for like fun. So why is that not fun?
Well, let me just say, I don't like returning stuff. I would like if it's something I've bought.
It's really like pulling teeth. The store makes it. I think the store does it on purpose so that you never fucking do it again.
Well, on top of that, it's just, one of my weird mental things where it's like, I don't want to, it's just more, it's extra to do. I don't want to do it. I'm like, if I fucked up, I'll deal with it. I'll throw it away. I'll gift it. It's fine. But if like someone gave it to me, I'm probably the same actually. I probably just absorb.
If they gave the gift receipt.
No. I'd probably just be like, oh, thank you. And then it would just get lost in my house.
Oh, you wouldn't. I was thinking you would return it. Sorry.
No, I don't. It's just, I can't be bothered. It's too much.
And I haven't done like a family Christmas in years.
I mean, it's not just that, but.
No, I haven't. And I don't like tell, like, I don't do, like, don't give me gifts. I mean, you won't. I know you won't.
Do unto others.
You missed my birthday, by the way.
No, I just fucking forgot to give you the thing that I got you.
Something, and then 4 months later,
I probably got it buried in laundry, if I'm honest.
Ooh, is it your underwear?
It probably, yeah.
Rub it.
I have one stack.
Get that friction.
It's so gross.
And you know, the funny part is like, he just remembered.
I'm not even lying.
That he just remembered.
Well, no,
oh shit.
I remembered because I remember the week leading up. I was like, I got it. I got you a thing. I ordered it. And then I just forgot.
Every single time I see you and I still don't bring it.
It's just, I have no retention.
So what do you want for Christmas?
Nothing.
I'm going to ruin
I want
Christmas.
you
I'm going to give him something
leave
so
it alone.
good. It's going to be a fleshlight. It's going to be awesome.
we're done. That's how the podcast ends. I throw my stuff and just walk out.
He would never walk out.
Episode 49. Guess we couldn't hit 50, everybody.
I mean, we could do a top 10 moments. Super. Be real short.
Oh, man. Real short.
Yeah, I have.
I know I have returned things in the past, but I could not tell you what it was. And did I get a
refund? I exchange most things.
Most places, they don't give you refunds. Unless you have, like, I don't know. In certain instances, they might, but most of the time, it's just like store credit.
I've done price matching a lot.
It's like a trade more often
than not. That's more like just getting money back from the place that I bought it from. And they did a sale right away. But not, returns, I guess most of the time it's like, oh, I'll just never wear it. Or, oh, I'll wear it and then never wear it.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Take a picture in it, send it to them, and then throw it away.
Yeah. That's so. All right, that's fair. I guess.
That's mine. All right. You or me? I keep forgetting. Me.
I think I read the last one.
Do you care where products are made? Do you prefer to buy things which are made in your own country? Why or why not?
I guess, when people ask me and I'm thinking about it, maybe, but I don't think about that when I buy things. I know I get the idea behind it.
Looking around the room, I'm like, everything's made in China.
I mean, it's just like...
But then put together in America, which is really not the same
It's just like out of convenience. Like, it's very easy to just buy and not think about that.
I mean, I'll take it up to the next level. It's like American-made things are a Google page 2 thing.
It's not the
marketing
first thing.
for large fucking companies is a whole nother level. If I search cartoon action figures, guess what I'm gonna fucking get? Like a Chinese-made Funko. It's a company, and they just are cheaper. That's how you make money. And it's a terrible thing because China is, they put nets outside so people don't kill themselves in their buildings. But I'm just like, unfortunately, it's just how the world works. I mean that stems from we don't make enough money, or stems from everything is too expensive. So we look for the cheapest.
Yeah, but I would say that I don't think the average person even thinks about that. They just find what they want and they get it. Yeah. They don't think about that.
Apple computers made in China, put together in California.
But I mean, if you are, you do have that kind of awareness. That's nice. I commend you.
Markets all the time with all the beer we get.
I commend you. It's just that's not something that's on my mind all the time. So I know if someone is touting American made, I'll be like, oh, that thing. Sure, I'll support. That instance, I'll support. But it's not like I'm gonna fact check and be like, where's this come from? Is this Taiwan? I don't want Taiwan.
Even American companies don't make most of their stuff.
It's all outsourced.
Yeah. But it's I mean, we can get into a deep political thing where it's like
this is more of an economics.
Do we pay too much? Do we pay these people too much to make it? Is that why? It's like, I mean, we should just lower everything. BT dubs.
Another time. But that's more of an economical / political kind of question
to say about that.
Next question.
I mean, no, I'm not done. I don't. Do I care where the product's made? Depends on what I'm getting. Actually, some products I'm like, oh, it's a Chinese, like DJI. Big,
that's prolific
Chinese company. I'm going to buy that because they're good at making that. Sony cameras, Japanese made. They're high. They're good for a reason, so I'm going to buy them. And I'm trying to think of what I'm. Schecter? No, I don't even think Schecter guitars are made in America. But it's just hard because not saying that America's not good at making things, but a lot of other countries are better at making things.
They're more readily available at a better...
Excluding money, I just think
Well, I just think there's a lot of it out there.
Even German-made speakers... I'm probably going to buy, when it comes to speakers, I will always probably buy German for a reason.
Well, because it's almost like you have, it's almost brand loyalty at that point, but to a country.
They just BMWs are going to run very well for a long time, but you're going to have to spend $8,000 every time you go to maintenance them. Versus Honda,
Where it's
they're going to last forever, but you're going to have to deal with some shit near the end.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah. Like that is another layer, I would say too. Yeah. So that would just be another reason just to go buy a different thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay. Next question.
Next question. Number 7 is 17, right? Number 17. Some countries have late night or all night shopping. What time of day do you like to shop?
I am a fan of 24-hour grocery stores. I would kill to grocery shopping at 10 p.m. when there's no one there.
I can say I definitely appreciate the 24-hour thing, also, but I know as if you were to work there, I imagine that's different.
No. I disagree because some people would rather work a night shift.
No. I was just gonna say
don't
David, don't
backpedal.
Shut up. Fucking shut up. I'm trying to push forward.
And I'm trying
and you are fucking dick.
I'm getting the shaming vibe.
There's no shaming vibe.
You're doing a lot of this, Sam.
You make it tough to be a friend sometimes.
No, I don't. You're either my friend or you're not. There's the door.
Yeah.
There's the door.
With everything, there is a lot of gray and nuance. So it's not like you could just slot in wherever you want.
You don't have to talk like that.
But I am.
Okay.
Because, what if it's a new person jumping in exclusively on this one? Because, shopping, episode. I don't care shit for a part 1. I want to hear the real digs in part 2. Okay? And I've never... Who is this? The Beard Me That Beers. What is this? These boys.
Beers.
Yeah. Beards for those beers. Yeah. No, it's just there's a lot of nuance and gray area.
Look at them.
This is for you. It's for you new people.
It's really hard to take you serious sometimes.
Well, yeah, because I present myself goofily. I'm a late night. I'm not a late night shopper, but I'm an evening shopper. I don't like going in the afternoon. I don't like dealing with that crowd. If I could wake up early enough to go morning shopping, maybe, but it's a different vibe.
And also,
at times of day.
COVID for 8 months.
Uh-huh.
So it's a little different. We do our shopping as early as possible to beat the crowd.
People could relate. I'm sure.
I would rather. Would love to do a midnight shopping run. Those are relaxing. And
it's just I don't know. Just the way my schedule works. Evening time works for me a lot of the time. But no, especially in 2020, when half the world is on fire and everything's shut down or shutting down, you have to plan that kind of stuff. So, if you can slot in morning on a weekday, it's probably easier to just go in, get what you need, and come out than, on a weekend, middle of the day, and, people are tearing each other apart.
Yeah. We've done that COVID 12 o'clock shop run, and it's just there's a lot more people, and people are just their cart is in the middle of your way, and they're not even close to it. It's get the fuck out!
But I'm basically, I'm basically writing off this year. I'm just saying, on your average year, I'm an evening shopper because it's a different vibe. It's just chiller.
Do you think
people
you would
are just kind
be
of
that way if you
themselves.
work a 6 a.m. to 3:30 job?
To 3:30, in the afternoon?
Yeah. Do you think you would still be an evening shop? You would go home?
I don't have to think about that.
And then I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, I don't need to answer because I'm not entertaining because that's not my life. So don't project your feelings and thoughts onto me.
It's a regular question. I feel, especially when it comes to.
You're being very pushy. So no, I'm not going to answer that.
So you're not going to answer it. No, so you have no thought.
I don't.
So you're for Trump.
Huh?
What?
But no, I'm an evening shopper. That's what that was. So.
But you did base it on your schedule, though.
I base it off of my habits because I am a night person.
But don't you get off, before COVID, it was 7.
Yeah, 7 o'clock most nights. 7-ish. Definitely well into the evening. Makes sense. But even before that, before I worked that job, other jobs, and even before that, I've always been an evening person. So, yeah. It would make sense. I would shop in the evening. Anyway, I don't care for this question. Let's go. Move on.
Wow. Well, bro.
Last one.
Chill. Hey, relax. I don't need that. Breathing on the mic. Yeah, get closer. Sounds super loud too. Have you? Last question, number 18, shopping part 2. Thank you so much for listening to our rambling.
Is that even a sentence?
Have you been shopping abroad? Which are the best cities for shopping?
I would definitely say San Marcos, California.
It's not shopping abroad.
Well, I've barely been out of the state.
What is abroad, David? Isn't that wherever?
Isn't that
go?
like a demeaning label for a lady? What, you ever been with abroad? Like, I don't. Yeah, that's not nice. You shouldn't say that about people.
Why'd you say it?
What? I got the hat, man. I got to live in the era.
Wow, you are.
That was a joke. It was a joke. I'm joking. You know it's a joke because I have to say that. Mm-hmm.
Drink your beer. You haven't even opened your second one.
Oh, I didn't even finish.
I finished it.
I finished it. Pour it on myself. What about you, buddy? Have you been shopping abroad?
I've never.
You've been out of the country.
I've been out of the country. It doesn't mean I shop. Everything's expensive outside of the United States.
Where?
Australia. I think it's 2 to 1, or at least when I went, it was like our dollar is worth 2 their dollars. So it's just like.
Yeah. I mean, Hawaii is off of the mainland, but it is part of the country. So I can't say. And I've been to Mexico, but not like.
Mexico is much cheaper.
I know it's cheaper. I haven't really been since I've been, of shopping age.
That's it for me. I don't really have anything.
Wow, what an amazing question to end on. Just. Ooh.
What's your favorite store to shop at?
My favorite
Let's
store?
end on that question. Favorite store to shop at. Anything you want, anytime, whenever, blah, 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 doesn't matter.
Okay, so if I had to pick out of the...
And your favorite store to shop at during the holidays.
During the holidays?
2-part question.
Like a physical, like I have to go to a place.
Yeah, let's go physical. Yeah.
A physical place.
Because we don't have any of that in 2020. Favorite store to shop at, normally.
So if I had to pick out of the decades of my life, a store that may or may not exist anymore, it was probably Sam Goody. Because it was like, or FYE,
like
whatever.
Worst fucking electronic store. CD store.
I mean, it's just like, it wasn't very large, stupid. But they had
FYE
like.
still exists, by the way.
I know FYE still exists,
Only
but.
Online, though.
No.
They still have that physical store at the mall.
Well, I don't know about now, but there was as of like end of last year there was. But yeah, probably that because electronics boutique kind of thing. They had like
it's the farthest thing. From
I mean,
a boutique, dude.
It was just like they had like a lot of cool like movies and music things on like a physical place I could go to.
Store, yes, I get it.
It's fine.
I get it, and it just
they had a lot of a wide variety of things. Don't shut me down.
No, I'm saying you don't have to be so strong about it. I get it. If I want to tell you to shut up, but I'm interested in what you have to say.
For all the kiddos, FYE was a store that you could go to, and they had like
physical.
They had a bunch of like.
You know what a CD is? Should I bring some out?
CDs, albums, DVDs, Blu-rays, novelty tees, comic books. Sometimes
a little action figure. Sometimes,
yeah, like a lot of like audio related peripheral stuff.
The poster album that you flip through.
Yeah, they just like a lot of like those cool kind of like. Trendy, like just
it wasn't trendy,
pop culture kind of things you could get. Like it was that kind of store, and like it was just I could lose myself for like hours in there and just be like finding some obscure B movies in the back or something,
and everything was cheap, at least at the time.
Pretty cheap,
yeah. $6.99, $8.99, $7.99 for stuff.
And like I could find like an MCR disc in there, and I'd be like. That's awesome. I could find that at Walmart. But then I could also find like a really niche album that like maybe I'd be like, I don't think anybody knows who this band is. So that's cool that they carry this. So I would say an example, but.
All right. Favorite holiday store, go.
Favorite holiday store?
Favorite store to shop at during the holidays.
During the holidays. Like for myself or like other people?
I'm just saying as the question. You take it as it is. I'll tell you if you said it wrong.
Well, you say yours. From the past.
You're going first.
No, I mean, like, we'll trade.
So what's my favorite store to shop at?
Like
that was the first
at any point in time,
so,
yeah.
So I will answer that with 7-Eleven.
Okay. That's unexpected.
I mean, why?
And I don't have to give a reason. It's just I wasn't thinking about that.
I'm asking you why it's unexpected.
So
you can answer it, or you can just...
No, it's just I was expecting like not like a gas station store, basically.
It's not a gas station store.
I know it's not, but it's that kind of convenient level
fucking
store.
$1 iced teas, really good hot dogs, nacho cheese you can fill up to the brim, pack of smokes sometimes, 3 cans of, Coors Light or Budweiser.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah, done. Also, I really don't like. I'm not like Sam, where I'm like, boutique store. I don't have that.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I know. I know a lot of people don't.
I'm trying to think like Vans. I'm just gonna go in there and get the shoes.
I hardly go into shoe stores anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard to think of. Like, even back in the day, this was like 15 years ago. So it's like now it's like my last store I went to a lot and enjoyed it was 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But for like holiday shopping, I don't know. I couldn't give you a place. I don't
CVS.
think. CVS is kind of expensive.
Because they have those box alcohol sets.
Oh, well, if that's your gift.
It's just so funny because I'm like, most of the time it's like, if you go to your your adult parties that's not your family, your Friendsgiving, easiest thing. A board game or alcohol. Done. So I would like get a gift set and then get one for me because it was like, I get this nice glass with a tequila bottle. Ooh.
A tequila?
Tequila bottle?
Tequila.
2 glasses, done. Gets me every time.
Well, I guess if you have a standard gift that you give.
Well, yeah, it's just like
that
no
makes
one's going to
sense.
say no to alcohol unless,
Unless they're in AA and like 2 weeks sober.
Don't shame. But there are people that don't drink alcohol. People that don't drink alcohol is what Sam's trying to say.
Yeah.
No, he's trying to say the other thing.
Just live your life.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, they're fun, I think.
Yeah, that's good.
And I'm
makes
a sucker
sense.
for glasses from places. I like that. You should see our fucking cupboard. It's fucking stocked. Holiday store saying.
Like a physical place, I don't really have one. Like all of my holiday shopping, I just do online because it's
before that.
Before that,
yeah,
I didn't do it.
Where did you buy your parents' last Christmas gift in a physical store?
Probably Things Remembered.
What is that?
It's like a really. I don't even want to talk about it. It's just like
you shaved your beard gifts too.
No, I trimmed it.
Yeah, I mean that's still shaving.
No, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's a different action. I went like this, not this.
You can trim with the shaver and shave with the trimmer.
Anyway, yeah, I don't want to explain what that store is. I've gotten gifts. It's like personalized, store? like you can get like a snow. You can get like a snow globe with a name engraved on it, or like a pen with like it's an engraving place. Okay. Like they have items you can buy and they'll put things on it.
That's where you start.
Yeah, but like that's like I think I got was it an anniversary gift? Anyway, I got my girlfriend an anniversary gift there, and it was like this really nice like silver piano music box with her name engraved on it. And it was like it would play, I forget, maybe like Claire de Lune or some classical music on it. And I was like, oh, this thing's super dope.
And you can't sing that because of copyright, right? You can't sing that song for us right now because
just think any Renaissance piano-ish sounding thing, and you're probably close. So it's very nice. It's very pretty. I don't know if she uses it very much, but I was like, that's a good gift. I was proud of that one. And I think I got my dad like a pen there.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I wouldn't. I mean, like it's a nice store if that's what you're into. But yeah, I don't know. I couldn't. That's the. I guess that's it. I guess that's the only thing I could think of.
Now they're probably personalized mass store because of COVID.
If they're open, I don't know. I haven't checked. Anyway.
Things and what? What is it called?
Things Remembered. It's a weird name for a store, but
is there a comma?
I think. I don't know. It's like fancy ye oldie timey squiggly cursive English.
I was about to say it's called cursive.
No, I like how I said it. Squiggly oldie timey English cursive.
It's cursive.
It's the loopy letters.
You said 5 things before you actually said cursive.
That's how you should say things. Just a lot of adjective descriptors.
I know we were a year apart, but did you ever actually learn cursive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember it. I can sign my name, and even then, I kind of give up halfway.
It's a fucking S and then a line. I'm done.
It's like a lot of just little lumpy mountains.
I actually like dot the paper a lot.
Really? Just like you're doing that knife thing with your hand.
Yeah,
it's good. Anyway, this has been Shopping Part 2.
Yeah, thanks for watching and listening.
Keep drinking, keep listening. Beer Me That Beer is a San Diego-based craft beer YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and podcast show.
And for more of us, check out beardmethatbeer.com. That's beardmethatbeer.com. If you want to reach out directly to us, email us at bmtbinfo@gmail.com. That's bmtbinfo@gmail.com.